Hey guys, welcome back for another Hearthstone video. In today's video, I just wanted to show a couple of matches. I was trying to get up to ring 14. This is already towards the end of the match because this video was 40 minutes because the main video I want to show is against an odd warrior, which takes forever. But I was just showing the ending of this one, the win, what gave us the win. This guy did not make the smartest of plays. Like, watch what he does here. It makes no sense. It's like he's just trying to power up my hyena. And then I was able to take his out because he knew I had a 4-3 on the board still. I just fast forward here. It's pretty obvious what happens here. So he had nothing he could do pretty much. He played a Spellstone. Alright, so I might even fast forward through some of the beginning of this match because obviously it's, what, 30 minutes almost. And so I just want to kind of show the ending. It was a real back and forth affair. The only way that this deck stands a chance against Odd Warrior is getting Rexar early and then crafting a shit ton of crazy zombies. And I got lucky he didn't have any of the board clears he needed. He was able to take both hyenas out early, and I didn't mind that because, like, that's just one win condition. The other one's with Rexar. You can get, and you can even end up getting more hyenas with Rexar. I was kind of trying to get him to waste any removal spells that he had. That way, later on, obviously, they would no longer be available, and it worked. And this guy kept talking crap, thinking that he was making the smartest plays. It's always the best when they do that and still lose. That was a little bit of a waste on my part because my Rexar would have taken it out anyways. When they have Super Collider, there's a couple things. Either just don't play multiple minions, especially not ones that you really care about next to each other. Put like a crappy minion in between or on the other side because he doesn't get to choose which one they attack. It's going to attack a random one. But the best play is just to play one single strong minion. Hope they can't remove it. Or lots of weak minions. But they usually don't mind wasting it on that because it's easy to clear the board out with it. I knew that he would be able to attack one and kill the other. That's why this was a little bit of a waste of Unleash the Hounds, but I'd power it up enough. Oh, I didn't do it there. I thought I did. That's right, I put the other minion on the other side so he wouldn't be guaranteed which one it hit. So he wasn't able to go for the hyena. I mean, he was, but he had to take. He was saying it was an error on my part, but in reality, he had to take 9 damage to do it. And I think they made it change, and I'll show you what I mean in a second. This guy thought he was real good. I knew he'd be able to use Super Collider to take it out, but that was fine. I was wanting him to get rid of his last durability on his Super Collider. Kind of like in chess, whenever you make a move that they think that they're winning, but in reality, that's the move you want them to make. Oh, also, I forgot to point it out. The McCall added the legendary from the Hyreek offering. Hyreek, he summons all the way across the board, and he's a beast, so it works out so great. I figured I might need a few silences, and that had echo on it. He said that like that was such a big play. Here's where I messed up. For some reason, I forgot that the whole reason I chose Raise Them All so I could adapt something, but oh well. That was a waste just to remove that. Okay, so this is where something might have been changed, or I could have just been wrong the first time, but I could have sworn I put it on an Echo minion, or I'm sorry, on a zombies before, and it did not. Okay, so for instance, Dire Frenzy on him right now would just do Dire Frenzy to the base version of him. So the owl, he's a 2/1 that costs 3. So I thought that would put 3 5 fours that cost 3 into my deck that have silence, obviously, but they actually keep the zombies enhancements. Really good to know, and really really useful. So they had Echo again, and the increased stats of both minions. So they end up being eights instead of fives. Eight attack instead of five. So now I have a shit ton of silences because each one has echo on it. Knowing what I had in my hand, because he got a copy of it, he should have saved that Unleash the Hounds for the high reek. That's what makes the play that forces him to give up. I knew I had another Dire Frenzy left. I misjudged it. I thought that he was only a 3 cost, so I was going to play him in the King Makala. Again, like it was just such a good play. You realize I can keep crafting as many of these as I can need. I swear I clicked on the 2/4 right there. I don't know how it destroyed the other one. I must have mistapped. You probably thought you had me done about right about now. Getting those links is ready for my hyena. While he had that charge out there, I'm surprised he didn't just go ahead and use the high reek. That just healed me up a lot. Oh, he did use it. Okay. Unfortunately for him, I had another... Oh, no, I had used my Unleash the Hounds. But I did have this. Now I got a way to get a whole bunch more of them. I'm surprised it was that attack on the same turn. I've never used Faceless Manipulator, so I didn't know how it worked. I guess since they're the original that they copied is ready to attack, so are they. Alright, so now I got Dire Frenzy and I've got the play that I wanted to make ready. I just had to make sure he couldn't stop it. Which I figured, based off of his hand and everything, there would be at least one left. So now think about it. If I use Dire Frenzy on it, they become 4/4s that fill the entire board. And there's 3 of them, and since there's only 1 card left, or by the time they shuffle in, there will only be no cards left. The next 3 cards I drew was going to be all 4/4s that filled the board. And then on top of that, the only card I hadn't drawn so far was the Tame Master, which gives, anytime you draw a beast, gives it +2/+2. So all 3 of them would have been 6/6s that fill the entire board. And sure enough, just 1. And he's going to realize just what it means too here in just a second. As soon as I play that, he realizes that they're about to be 6/6s. Yeah, and we got up to 14 with that win, so extra special. Alright guys, I'm going to go ahead and stop this video here, but let me know what you thought about it, and I'll see you back next time.